Tooth and nail for this city, for the gang, for the gents, basically for Barstow. You know what I'm saying? We shed so much blood, for this city. That's how much we love this city. But we get it the wrong way. We get it, we're a product of our environment. That's all we knew before we came into Christ. And I just thank the Lord. I look into the audience and I see a lot of people now that from the neighborhood, from Barstow, that they're no longer drug addicts.
That's right. Amen.
They got new lives.
Amen.
And a lot of you guys know me. I'm from Barstow. Like I was saying, I've been here for 29 years. At the age of, I think it was 11 or 12. I'm right there from the Ville, the South Side. The projects. I love the projects. Come on. But you know what? I was addicted I was addicted to violence. I used to sleep in dream violence. I was addicted to speed, heroin, coke, and I did everything. I snorted it, smoked it, slammed it, whatever I can. Any way I can use it, I used it. Drinking, and I did it 24/7. With a lot of you guys here. But thank God, He delivered us.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I think the Lord, I didn't understand it, but I thank God for closing that door behind me.
Amen.
Because God knows that door was open, I would creep my way back in. And when I got out the ranch, I got out the joint, my sister Lisa said, come pick me up at a motel. She came and got me, and she wanted me to go to Victor Outreach Men's Home, and I said, I don't want to go over there for what? But then I started thinking about it, and the whole idea was like, okay, I can go to BO. Everybody think I'm saved. And I'm gonna find out, which one of my guys or who's infiltrating me. They start whacking guys. That's the honest truth. That's what I was shooting for. But through that process, God touched my heart.
Amen.
Through that process, I see men of God like Pastor Abel, Pastor Sonny, Pastor Rick, Philip LaCroix. I just see men of God, just like ourselves, walk through there and have a purpose and a dignity in their life. And I said, man, that's real right there. I want that. I'm over here fighting for false power, false pride.
Come on.
And at the top, a lot of you guys know, I always thought growing up that the higher you get up in ranks, the more loyalty it is. But that's a lie. All the loyalties, when you're like 15, 16, 17, 18, 20,
That's right.
once you become an adult, you get corrupted by the world.
That's right.
Yep.
And then the higher I got, man, it was unsettling. The higher I got, it was like, man, this is disgusting.
Come on.
Because everything they tell you not to do, they're all doing on top.
Come on.
And that's just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Come on.
And that's why I said, man, forget these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be just totally heartless. You can't care about nobody or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I know I've always had a heart. And that's why I embraced the neighborhood of the gang, that was my family. You know what I mean? And I just want thank the Lord for pulling me out of that. And for me graduating the ranch. Because from the ranch, like Pastor Abel has said, before they shot me to Chicago, they shot me to El Salvador. When I was out there in El Salvador, I was there for like 6 months. They were killing over 400 people a month, between I think it was 11 to 16 people every day. Even I used to work with the 18 streeters out there, Mara Salvatruchas. But I remember one guy, Max. First time I met him, he was like 15 years old. I walked right there in the neighborhood, 18th Street, in El Salvador. He threw his shirt off. He wanted to see my tattoo. That's what they do in El Salvador. They'll pull their shirts off because they want to see your tags. They'll show you yours. So anyways, he had 18th Street on him. And to make a long story short, he accepted the Lord.
Amen.
And when he accepted God, this one guy killed him, shot him they shot him several times in the chest. That's how it is in El Salvador. You guys are blessed here because you guys can accept God and not get snuffed at.
That's right.
And over there, they don't like their guys to get saved because they look at it as a sign of weakness. Not a sign of weakness, but they're losing their guys. So if somebody accepts God, they'll kill them. You know what I'm saying? So the other people would be scared to accept God. So they killed Max. He got out of juvenile hall and they killed him. And not only that, when I was out there, they kidnapped my pastor, Pastor Raul. They kidnapped him, you know, they let him go. Then they killed another dude from, he was from 18th Street, but he got extradited back to El Salvador. He accepted the Lord. They told him, you know, don't go up there and testify. He went up there and testified, they shot him up, him and another missionary. You know, and you know, so we're blessed to be here in the States. And after that, I came back, you know, and they tell you, you know, Bobby, you go on your mission. When you're going on your mission, God will be preparing a woman for you. And I said, well, okay, whatever, you know, I'm gonna get my woman. You know? But I still didn't have a woman when I came back from El Salvador. I still didn't have a woman. That's when I met Yolanda there. And I started praying for her. Right away, I brought it to my sister and all that, you know, hey, you know. But I say all that to say this, man. You know, there's a lot of single women here. You know what I mean? All these guys need to get with it, man. So get on your knees, man. Start praying, start building this church right there.
That's right.
Amen. So from right there, Pastor Rick sent me to Chicago. And in Chicago, I work with the Latin Kings. The Latin Kings right now is the biggest Mexican gang in the world. You know, and they got cops that are Latin Kings. They got school teachers that are kings. You know, I work for an ex-Latin king. He's a co-director of the YMCA. His name's Eddie Bocanegra. He went to jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? He got out. He changed his whole life.
Man.
You know, and that's how much power the kings got out there. You know, the kings got a motto like this. It's like, not everybody's a shooter, Bobby. He goes, if this guy wants to be a cop, he's going to be a good cop. He's going to be a cop for us. If this guy's going to be a teacher, he's going to be a good teacher. He's going to be a teacher for us. If this guy's going to be a gang member, he's going to be a good gang member for us. And so it took a long time for us to get into the neighborhood. So when I went in there 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, they used to search us all the time, try to pull guys out the car. You know what I'm saying? Chase guys that they shot over there as missionaries. They came back home crying, you know, all tatted up and everything. I can't be here no more. They're gonna kill me. Like you said, you know, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to get killed, Bobby. I'm gone. But you know what, man? God changed that heart. And right now we got a strong foothold in the Latin Kings.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We're protected and like you said, you know, and you know, God is a God of restoration. You know, God's a God. You guys know me, man. Come on, man. I was grimy, man. You know what I'm saying? That was bad. Look what the Lord has done, man.
Amen.
Everybody honor for the wife. Keep my mind up. You know, now I can look at my homies and tell you, I love you, bro. You know, before it was like, yeah, we love each other, but we're trying to kill each other. That was love, you know? So I just keep it a little bit short, but I just thank the Lord. Look what God's doing on Barstow right here, Barstow, California. I love Barstow with all my heart. This is a blessing to have everybody here. Amen. And Pastor Abel and Sister Raina, what they're doing here, man, that's a genuine love. Can nobody come to Barstow and have, you know what I mean? And do this without a genuine life love for God and for the people. So let's turn to Hebrews chapter